Come in, come in. Don't be alarmed by the hissing steam in the corner. It's just my self-operating tea brewer, or possibly a miniature dragon. I'm still testing that hypothesis. Careful now, what you see in my cup is no ordinary Earl Grey, but an experimental infusion. I am currently investigating how the energy of steam might transform into pure thought. You see, it is precisely this constant transformation, this reshaping of the very essence of things, that is the reason I invited you here today. Alchemy, after all, is not merely a dusty secret hidden in ancient books. It is one of the most fascinating chapters of human curiosity. Now imagine yourself walking through the smoke-filled workshops of ancient Egypt and the sunlit gardens of Greek philosophers, where this sacred art was born. To the masters of that age, matter was not a lifeless collection of atoms, but a breathing entity, something that longed to evolve. They believed that deep within the earth, every metal naturally strives toward the perfection of gold, and that they were merely accelerating this age-old process within their laboratories. This refinement they called transmutation, and to achieve it, they required a most extraordinary companion. That companion was none other than the mysterious Philosopher's Stone, lapis philosophorum. Many imagine it as nothing more than an ordinary pebble, but in truth it was believed to be the highest form of matter itself, a kind of spiritual catalyst. It did not even have to resemble a stone. It was described as a radiant red powder, a strange wax-like substance, or even as liquid light. Its power was astonishing. A single grain could transmute vast quantities of lead into gleaming gold, and from it was prepared the elixir of life, said to cure all illness and halt the passage of time. Whoever possessed the stone gained not only immense wealth, but also the key to all the secrets of nature. But how could such a tiny thing bring about such monumental change? Here we arrive at the most hotly debated question of all. Can the spirit command matter? Many scoff at the idea, insisting that one cannot conjure an apple out of nothing. On my professorial honor, however, I must say, this is not entirely true. When we peer into the depths of modern physics, we discover that matter and energy are, in fact, two sides of the same coin. Since Einstein, we have known that matter is nothing more than incredibly dense, condensed energy. Energy equals mass multiplied by the square of the speed of light. The alchemists sensed this connection instinctively. They believed that if the mind were sufficiently pure and focused, it could guide the invisible life force, the anima mundi, to condense into matter itself. Today, in the laboratories of quantum physics, we observe particles spontaneously emerging from what we call the vacuum, what many still think of as nothing. To the alchemist, thought was the spark that initiated this condensation, demonstrating that our inner world exerts a direct influence upon outer reality. This inner work was inseparable from the outer experiments, as they purified substances within their flasks. The alchemists believed their own souls were being refined as well. This they called the Hermetic art. Their famous principle, as above, so below, suggested that the grand processes of the universe are mirrored within the human soul. For them, transmutation unfolded through three great psychological and chemical phases: nigredo, blackening; confrontation with darkness and chaos; albedo, whitening; the purification of thought and the emergence of light; rubedo, reddening; complete unity, where intention and realization become gold. From this mystical pursuit, from the shared furnace of soul and matter, modern science eventually emerged. While brilliant minds such as Sir Isaac Newton, who secretly devoted himself to alchemy, and the great medical reformer Paracelsus searched for the Philosopher's Stone, they inadvertently laid the foundations of modern chemistry. To them we owe distillation, medicinal acids, and even the secret of European porcelain. So, my friend, alchemy was never just about gold. It was about understanding that the world is not carved in stone, but constantly shaped by our thoughts and actions. If you can focus your intent, you yourself become the Philosopher's Stone, capable of transforming even the heaviest most leaden situations into something truly golden. Well, that's enough smoke and secrets for today. I'm afraid if we keep going, I might accidentally turn the doorknob into gold, and we'll never be able to leave the laboratory. Thank you for joining me on this strange journey through time. Remember, the real alchemy doesn't happen in the flasks, but in your mind. Stay curious, look for the connections, and create something valuable from your knowledge every single day. Now, I must go and try to turn my cat back into, well, whatever he was originally. Take care, and don't forget to shine. Professor Zapnik, signing off.